2023 Jeep Compass. We finna swap the steering rack out. We need, what's that, inner tie rod that's bent, but the way this car is made, for some reason Chrysler didn't want to just sell individual parts, so gotta swap outer tie rod, inner tie rod, steering rack just to change this one inner tie rod. They really took what's usually for an inner tie rod and do it inner and outer together. You hear me? We talking 150, 200 for one side to a $1,000 job, parts and labor. Do better. I'm gonna try to put together a slight how-to. 2023 Compass, changing the outer tie rod, inner tie rod. You can get the outer tie rods at AutoZone, they special order, or Rowley's Advance. Inner tie rod, not so likely. You gotta replace the rack and pinion. Step one, 17 millimeter, 11/16. Break the outer tie rods free. Now, since I'm changing it, there's no reason to save the nut. Do it come with? Yes, it is. It don't come with noise, so I'm definitely saving the nut. And the side where the damage is actually done. All right, next up, we have to undo the sway bar from this side, which, yes. Obviously, we're gonna save this nut too. Come on. Had to undo the driver's sway bar because it's the side we pulling out from. So we have a few bolts to undo. I know we got one there. Let's go ahead and take him out. I believe it should be the same process going from like 20, I know for a fact from 2018 at least until now. These Torx bolts, but I got a 14 mil. There we go. I got a 14 mil for the rack and pinion bolts. Have a 16 wrench up top. Now we're gonna do the same for the passenger side. Now we get to the fun part where two more on the other side. Can't see these, but boom and boom. These subframe bolts, well, that's a control arm bolt, but 1, 2, 3, so it's 6 subframe bolts that need to come down in the back in order to be able to pull this out from the passenger side, from the driver's side. And then we gotta undo the shaft from inside the car as well, and that's another Torx. All right, got my 11. Perfect fit off rip. Let's go. Let's try the 12 just to see what it do. And it'll probably turn them, but it'll round them off. So we're gonna use the 11. All right, passenger side. And I believe this big ugly motherfucker should be a 24. I hope it's not a 27. What is that? Oh. Well, that's for the rack. I mean, the sway bar. Okay. Those are 2 sway bar. 24. I could probably come up through the control arm and hit that one if I need to drop it. And normally, you hear me, because somebody gonna say, why don't you just have the right sockets? I do. I got a 3-stack toolbox case and a bag. I left my bag at home. But with these, you hear me, a regular hex socket, you find the right one. That one don't work for that one, so that's got to be an E17, which will probably take a 15, 16, or 17 millimeter socket. The 14 too big for this one, so this got to be 11 or a 12. I know it's not a 10, so let me go grab them so I can drop these bolts. I was right, it is the 24. It's either rust or some. Okay, gotta be rust water. To the driver's side. Alright, so subframe bolt. We're gonna up a subframe bolt. We're gonna take that down on both sides. And that should lower the subframe in the back for me to pull this through because it's ready to come out. And here's my dilemma from leaving my bag at home. Bolt, through hole for the bolt. Clearly you see extension long as fuck. This is how much clearance I got. Let's jack the coil up. Because my short extension is at home in the other bag. That's the problem. That is the, oh, fuck. Sometimes I love when I be doing shit without knowing that I'm doing shit. You don't even know how special you are to me right now. And they be saying 6 inches ain't never made a motherfucker, my bad, 5 inches ain't never made a motherfucker happy. Pause no more. Oh, the fuck, this not long enough. Come on, gang. Don't worry, I know how to use the hand tools too. All this fucking sediments and shit coming out with these bolts about to make me mad. And with the inner shaft bolt, that's gonna be a 9 or a 10 because 11 is too big. I'm trying to find a 9 before I walk back to it. See, I told y'all I had some Torx sockets. That's not all of them. Obviously, that's only one, but I do got some. All right, 10 it is. Shaft bolt out, push it through, hold on. Child, I made it this far. Think I might gotta undo this bolt here for the transmission mount. Drop the subframe some more. All right, so I was partially right earlier. These two, well, at least on this side, we're gonna remove these two sway bar bolts to give us some leverage to be able to push down the subframe, slide the rack and pinion out because it's ready to come. But I need the subframe to come down lower so that way, that part of the rack that goes into the shaft We'll drop from out there, huh? Motherfucker be like, damn, Tanner, how much you gonna charge me? A rack or two? Get your money up, I got my funny up. All we gotta do is line that up to get in there. I'm gonna set that first. We're gonna set that first and then finish up the outside. Something about some Newport shining. And bitch is shining. Rack and pinion set. Steering wheel set. And she might not need no wheel alignment either, because I ain't cold, but I'm cold as a motherfucker, boy. Same thing, other side. Everything set, both back in place. Yes, sir. It is auto. I don't know. That wheel look kind of straight to me. That wheel look kind of straight to me. Alright, now since it's a Compass, not a Commander, it's not a Grand Cherokee. It got 19 mil lugs. We're gonna set the torque to 100 foot-pounds and listen for the click. Now, for the most important part, gotta make sure I did a good job. Might still end up having to go to the dealer. See? I know what it sounded like before I didn't work to it. Pull it to the left, and then it's done right to that same one. Check a brand new rack and pinion. Guess it's out of. I pull up on you, you pull up on me. We gonna try to get you done the same day. Gonna swerve around that corner. Whoa, whoa.